As some of you know, Titikubo-sensei has announced this is going to be the final arc of Bleach, and the end will begin after a 5-week hiatus to plan it all out. About fucking time! For those who haven't watched my previous video where I talked about Bleach, I said it needed to end because it was being dragged on. To longtime fans such as myself, we all knew Bleach was going to end with Aizen dying by Ichigo's hand. That was set in stone since chapter 174, if not earlier. So we all had made peace with ourselves, the manga, and the mangaka in a way, and waited for it all to end with the Winter War arc. I had personally predicted, with all this focus on Orihime and her powers, that she would have used said powers on the Hyokyugo, reversing the effects on Aizen and possibly all Arrancar and Espada, which would really suck because I love you, Nell and Grimchao, making him mortal, allowing Ichigo to deliver the final blow. When this didn't happen and Aizen was left alive and immortal with Ichigo without powers, I was concerned. This was during the ending of Fullmetal Alchemist, where Ed gives up his powers at the conclusion, so I figured this was Kubo-sensei's way of setting Ichigo free of his responsibilities of being a Shinigami and letting him live in peace. Instead, the manga kept going. Look, I understand there was a lot of plot holes needed filling, and Ichigo had not yet mastered his hollow half like we wanted before fighting Aizen, but a lot of what came after the war could have easily been added during the Winter War arc. For example, Ichigo could have fought his predecessor who was serving Aizen, like Yusuke fought Sunsui in Yu Yu Hakusho. Ishin's past as a captain was always a fact, but we never knew the details, but we could have learned those details when Matsumoto and Toshiro saw him during the battle with Aizen. The whole thing about Ichigo being half Quincy is bullshit. If his mother was a Quincy, why was she killed by Grant Fisher? I know there's an explanation given, but it's really given just for plot convenience. And Zangetsu isn't Ichigo Zanpakuto? Fuck off! Unohana is the previous Kenpachi and has some sort of romance/relationship with Zaraki? Fuck you! It's literally appalling to see how much has happened. From character appearance changes, which is stupid because they didn't change their style for centuries, why would they do it now, to cemented lore of the series. Why change all that? Honestly, all this stuff feels like Kubo-sensei pulled it out from his ass. The whole Unohana changing her personality thing is so mind-bogglingly stupid that I am literally shocked Kubo-sensei actually came up with it. There was never a point throughout the series that showed her being like this, or being this violent. Though she never showed it, we always could tell that Unohana was powerful, and you just don't mess with her. But this is utter bullshit. And I know I'm saying that again and again, but it really is. It's just bullshit. Just what was the point of it all? To make Kenpachi stronger? Just make him finally hear his Zanpakuto like we always thought would happen. You aren't being original and or clever by doing this, Kubo-sensei. It's just an embarrassment. Now when people ask me which mangas are my favorite, and I mention Bleach, I need to add the explanation that I love it up until the Winter War arc, and everything that happened afterward is a joke. Look, not all of it is bad, but the fact that it's coming out after the Winter War arc, it just feels fake and made up on the spot. I don't know if it's just me, but the last two arcs have felt like filler rather than being canon storylines. I suppose this is why the anime was cut. It was just going to obscurity and the producers knew it wasn't going to sell. It's just a hunch, but it's a pretty good one, don't you think? Anyways guys, that's what I thought about the announcement of Bleach ending. I really think it's overdue, and I knew something was wrong when Kubo-sensei had said before that he had 10 years of content left for Bleach. Hopefully now he means what he says and he will finally retire the legend that is Bleach. Unlike Naruto that was bad from the get-go, you were greatness and wonder that was forced to work outside of your prime. You'll always be one of the kings of manga in our hearts, Ichigo. Thanks for everything. This is the Dragon of the East Blue saying sail on, and remember, just fighting is meaningless, just surviving is meaningless. I want to win. Well guys, I hope you liked that. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe because I'm going to be uploading more videos like this. Typically, I don't do videos like this because they take a lot of work and I don't always get the time to do it, but now since I've been working harder on these kind of things, I have some of the free time and I have a better setup, I will be trying to make a video like this every week or something like that, so hopefully that'll be pretty good. But typically what I do here is I do a show called Naruto Fails of the Week, so if you don't like Naruto or you don't understand why people are hating you for liking it or why they hate the show, you might want to watch that to get some information and understand from a different point of view because, you know, it's good to learn from that. Anyways, see you guys later.